Hello everybody, I am Dr. Neeraj. I welcome you to my channel, and today we are going to continue the series which we are having on analytics. So in the initial some of the videos I discussed about data and information and what's the difference between them. So continuing forward to that video, now today we are going to use that knowledge, the difference between data and information in this particular framework. So let us start with this video. I am making short videos so that you can easily, grasp the concepts. So learning outcome, we are going to see the learning outcome. By the end of the session, you will be able to explain how data transforms into decisions. When we are talking about artificial intelligence, when we are talking about decision making in day to day life, we are we are using this framework, but without actually knowing about it. So why it is important to know this particular framework is because when you want to implement something on AI or on machine learning or in general making decisions, if you know these steps, it's better for you to streamline your process of thinking. So this is a very important framework. So just I will try to make it simple, and it is simple only, so it's better to just understand the four steps. So let us start with it. If I give you just the number 30, can you tell me what it means and what is 30? 30 नंबर अगर मैंने आपको दे दिया तो आप उसको कैसे, आप उसका क्या मतलब निकालोगे? What you will interpret, what you will try to understand with this number 30? Think about it. Some students may think that 30 kg, some may say it is 30 degrees Celsius or 30 tons, and some people will say that it is, say, years, or it is a room number. So 30 can be anything. It is a raw data. That is the definition of data. It is unprocessed. It has no context. So this is the example of a data. Now we'll go further. So data has to be converted into information. First of all, this DIKW framework is in a hierarchical, steps. First is data, then information, then knowledge, and then wisdom. Like Maslow's need hierarchy theory, in motivation, it is also hierarchical in nature. Similarly, data, then information, knowledge, and wisdom. So this is how we go about it. So data is converted into information. So data is without any context, without any processing. So once we process the data and we put some context, it is converted into information. So this is a pyramid of this particular framework. So first is data. Data is the base. It is the most important and the biggest part. Then comes the information. When we put context processing in data, it is converted into information. So what is the context? Who is who, what we are talking about, when it is happening, where it is happening, who is doing it. This is a context. When we answer these questions with date for the particular data, then it forms a context. So data is converted into information. Then what? Information is converted into knowledge. So this is an example of data. 101.2, what it means is just a number. But then we convert it into information. We say that it is the temperature of body of a patient. Then we know that it is 101.2 is a temperature. It has given a context. So data is converted into information. So this is a simple idea about data and information. You want more information about this, you can see my previous video, previous to previous. I will try to put the link on the top, it will come. Then what happens? Now see, first up was data. Second, data is converted into information by putting a context. Then from information, we are going towards the knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is nothing but interpreting the information with rules and experience. Example. Information is what? The sales report shows that sales dropped by 20% in June. This is information because there is a context. We're talking about sales and it dropped by 20%. It is not just 20%. It is giving some context. It is a sales report. It dropped. It is having some context. So it is an information, not data. So this is an information. Now we have to convert information into knowledge. How do we do that? What I said, knowledge is nothing but interpreting information with rules and experience. So, rules and experience and interpretation. Sales dropped because interpretation because of heavy rains, some reasoning in June, which reduced store visits. So we are having some interpretation of information that the sales dropped. Yes, it dropped. But why? It dropped because of heavy rains. There were heavy rains, so the sales dropped. There were less store visits. So this is understanding of the cause of the or the reason for the problem. So this is information. We are going beyond information and answering why this information is happening. It is happening because of heavy rains. Customers are not coming to the store, and because of that there is a drop in 20%. So you understanding information and knowledge. Information is definitely with context, but why this is happening? This is happening because of rains, because of some issue. What is the cause for this issue? It is customers are not coming, it is raining. So this is converting information into knowledge, telling why this is happening, giving a reasoning for the particular event to happen, why it is happening. That reason is important to understand the problem. And this understanding itself is a once we understand the problem, it is almost we say that it is 90% solution. Understanding the problem. So we have reached a stage of knowledge. Now what? One second. Last step is wisdom. Applying this knowledge. For example, we took what? We took this example. Why sales dropped? It dropped because of heavy rains and it reduced the visits of the customer. Yes or no? So wisdom. Wisdom is using this knowledge to make better decision for the future. It answers the questions like what should we do next or what is the best action. So in this, not why, it is what. Just correct this. In the sense that in this example, we have to say what. What is the reason? What should we do next? In this example. So what should we do next and what is the best action? So we say that to avoid future losses, we should promote online sales or offer home delivery during monsoon seasons. This is what we have to do to increase our sales because customer visits are less. And what we have to do? We have to try to promote home delivery, online sales. So this is converting the uh, knowledge, converting the knowledge to wisdom. So wisdom is what? Taking action for future so that the problem does not happen, does not occur. So in this particular pyramid, again, data, information and knowledge are talking about historical past. These are backward events, steps, and wisdom is only the future step. Like I told you about some three types of analytics in the previous video also. And what was the futuristic approach? Prescriptive analytics. Remaining were dealing with past. So everything is linked. I'm trying to link the previous video. So it is like if you know that those things also it is you are able to link it. So in this also wisdom is only the one which is going to talk about of future. But data, information and knowledge are talking about the past. So this is the crux of it. I hope you have understood, and I'm happy that if you some even one student understands from this video, I'll be very happy. And that is the only reason for doing this, not for subscription or subscribe my channel and all that. That is not so important. Exit quiz. So I want you to guys to comment on this. It will be good if you comment. What is the difference between knowledge and wisdom? So it is simple. If you still don't know, you can go through the video again and you can see this particular PPT. That's all about, guys. Thank you very much. And please, put some comments or whatever. Just try to interact, or you can message me if you have a number. That's good. Thank you. I'll get back to you with the new video shortly. See you guys.